We'd like to welcome to Northland forward sin bin with slipper from Austin, Manitoba. He has 32 points on the season. Newly appointed Bomber team captain, Zak Smith. Welcome, Zak.
Thanks for having me.
Zak, congratulations on being named Bomber captain. Really well deserved. What are your thoughts on this year's team?
Yeah, the team's awesome this year. You know, I wasn't really sure what I was expecting coming to Flin Flon, but as soon as I got here, everyone welcomed me with open arms, and so far it's been a lot of fun.
That's great. Did you know much about Flin Flon and the Bombers before you came here?
I knew a lot about the history of Flin Flon. I knew they've been around hockey for a long time, but you know, they weren't the first team on my mind when I was looking for a team this year after I got sent home from Red Deer. So I'm really good buddies with Mason Kaspic, so he kind of wanted me to come up here, and I said, why not? It's my final year, let's give her a go.
It's sort of that Brandon Mafia.
Yeah.
So that's great. Zak, you mentioned the Red Deer Rebels. You spent a good part of 4 years with the Rebels of the WHL. How was that experience?
It was awesome. I'll always look back at my years in Red Deer as probably the funnest years of my life, and you know, I've made a ton of friends and family. The families I've lived with, every part about it was awesome, and I'm just super happy that I got to experience it with such a great group of staff and teammates there, and they made it unforgettable for me.
Red Deer's a great city. It's one of my favorites, and I have a cousin who's involved with the Rebels, and it's a very tight-knit group, so I can understand that.
Yeah.
Zak, in 2019, you were invited to the Las Vegas Knights development camp. That's a feather in the cap. How was that?
Oh, just when I found out I was going, there's so many emotions going through my head. I was surrounded by my friends when it happened, so that was probably the best part of it, is, you know, everyone that's pushed me and, you know, cheered for me was right there to enjoy the moment with me. And, you know, once I got there, you know, you're nervous because it's the big show. You know, it's everything you dreamed of. So I was pretty nervous at first, but, you know, once, you know, everyone's the same once they get there. Everyone's just trying to make it to the next level, and, you know, it's something I'll never forget. And it was the craziest moment of my life by far.
It was actually Colby, our sales manager, who told me about it, and he showed me a clip, and we both said, wow, that's really cool. That'd be an awesome experience. So that's great. Zak, when you were in Red Deer, you played for a legend. A guy owns the team, actually, Brent Sutter. What was that like?
It was awesome. Anytime you can learn from, you know, one of the all-time greats, it's all you can do is take everything in and learn from it. And I know I wouldn't be in the position I am without him. He gave me the chance to play in the WHL. You know, he's a big part of me going to Vegas, and most importantly, it's the person I am away from the rink that, you know, he kind of helped me form to be. And yeah, I can't thank him enough. And a lot of stories with him. He's got a lot of character as a person, and you know, it's like I said, I just can't thank him enough.
I was telling you, I was listening to a podcast that he was on, and he was just hilarious. He had some great stories about when he played Junior A in Alberta, and playing against St. Albert, and some of the fights before the games and stuff like that. Just super interesting guy. And it's got to be cool to play for a legend.
Oh, it's crazy. You know, he's played for Team Canada. He's won 2 cups, won a Memorial Cup with the Rebels. It's just, you know, the guy knows how to win, and you know, when you play for a guy like that, all you got to do is listen and learn from it. And like I said, he's a huge part of why I am the way I am and the person I am.
Awesome. Zak, were you in Red Deer during the COVID bubble year?
Yep.
You guys lived in the luxury suites at the rink, right?
Yep.
What was that like?
Just a crazy moment. I mean, leading up to COVID, when everything was kind of canceled and we were talking about coming back, we were always having Zoom meetings and stuff like that. And one of the Zoom meetings, he just kind of brought up, yeah, we might be living in the rink. And then everyone just kind of chuckles and laughs it off. And then, you know, as it went on, we're actually going to live in the rink. So, I mean, the first 2 weeks it was crazy. I mean, guys are staying up till 2 yelling across the rink, and it was a lot of stories and a lot of memories were made. But you know, once you get in there for 2-3 months, it's hard. And you know, we didn't have the greatest team when we played in it, so you know, we're not winning a lot of games, so it's hard on guys. So you know, I love hockey, but I don't ever want to live in a rink again.
24 hours a day.
I never want to live in a rink again.
Crazy.
No.
Yeah, it was a neat idea.
Yeah.
And pretty bizarre situation.
Something I'll carry with me forever.
Yeah. Zach, we've talked a lot about the Red Deer Rebels, and it's a major part of your hockey career, but what's your favorite part of being a Flin Flon Bomber?
I think just how the community is involved, and you know, you look around and everyone's wearing bomber hats and bomber clothing, and it's nice to see when you have the community behind you as much as Flin Flon does. So, and it's just, you know, it's the history. No one's really got anything like it, so it's really exciting to be a part of.
Oh, that's great, fantastic. Favorite NHL team?
Pittsburgh Penguins. I heard,
you know,
you're a Flames fan?
That's right. Yeah.
I feel bad for you.
Hey. Pittsburgh Penguins.
Yep.
Sidney Crosby. Who's your funniest teammate?
You know what? There's about 4 or 5 guys that I could say. Reese Richmond.
Is that right?
Might be one of the funniest guys I've ever.
Another member of that mafia from down that way.
Or Corey King's up there too. Those two live together, so every time we go over there, it's quite the show.
Funny.
But yeah, Reese Richmond lately has been cracking me up, so I'll have to give it to him.
We'll have to get him in, and of course the greasiest is Matt Raymond.
Well, you know what? I sit beside Ray, and I don't think he smells that badly as everyone says he does.
Yeah, I think that was Catholic just being miserable, but on the ice he's greasy.
You know,
and you gotta love it.
Yeah, someone's got to play that way.
That's right. Who's your billet parents, Zach?
Tim and Holly Babcock.
You and Vardy.
Yep.
You a Mount Joy fan?
I am a Mount Joy fan.
Me too.
Yeah. Ever since I got here, but I'm more of a classic rock guy.
Yeah, well, me too. As I said to Vards when he was here, you eat the best of any bomber, I bet. Tim, he puts on pictures of his barbecue. It looks so good.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, you're a lucky man.
Very lucky.
Zach, what would be your best hockey memory?
So like I said, Vegas is it's up there. It's at the top and nothing's touching it. But if I had to pick one, it's when we were in Red Deer, we were on a road trip from Spokane to Everett, and the roads closed down, and we were stuck in a hockey, well, not a hockey town, but a small town, Hood River.
Yes.
And we had to sleep in the bus for 8 hours until the morning. Roads were closed, so we couldn't get anywhere, so we were stuck in Hood River. All there was a little McDonald's. We had McDonald's for pregame.
Ooh.
And then we ended up driving the rest of the way and playing Everett, who was the top team in the league, and we ended up beating them in a shootout. And the celebration after the game, it almost felt like we won the Stanley Cup.
I bet.
It was just the craziest moments of my life.
Yeah, that's something. Zach, who's your celebrity crush?
I would have to go with a young Jennifer Aniston as my celebrity crush.
Yeah, that's a good one for sure. Favorite sport besides hockey?
Football. Big football fan, yeah.
And NFL, CFL?
NFL.
NFL, who's your team?
Pittsburgh Steelers. I was born into it. I never had a choice.
You hear Steve Roethlisberger retired today up here.
It's heartbreaking.
Yeah. Who was your biggest influence in your hockey career?
Yeah, so I grew up with 3 older brothers, and you know, it's kind of hard when you're the youngest one, but you know, they always played hockey, and I followed right in their footsteps. I mean, it's just the battles and stuff we had in the basement playing mini sticks. It's the memories you'll never forget, and then, you know, most importantly, my parents. I mean, I just can't imagine, you know, where I'd be without them. They've paved the way for me, gave me everything I ever needed, paid for my workouts in the summer, everything. So, you know, I owe them everything, and, you know, I would never have accomplished any of this, my hockey accomplishments without them. So they're my biggest influences.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Pre-game routine.
I don't really have a routine. I guess I do, but I just kind of try and do the same thing every day. So, when you get home, it's me and Vard usually watch a couple episodes of Criminal Minds.
Yeah.
Then we have our pregame nap. Me and Vard have almost the same routine. Have a nap, go down. Tim's usually whipped up something real nice.
I bet.
Yeah, and then eat pregame, go to the rink, and then usually everyone's just kind of got the same thing they do constantly. So, I don't really have anything that's out of the ordinary like some other guys would, but just trying to keep everything the same.
Right. And finally, who's your favorite athlete?
Michael Jordan. Guy's a winner, and it's just someone I think everyone should look up to.
He's the GOAT for sure. Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
Zach, right now at Northland Ford, we have our Winter Whiteout event. Anyone who purchases a newer pre-owned vehicle from Northland Ford in January or February gets their name in to win a new 2022 Skidoo Tundra or pop-up ice shack. Do you know what a Skidoo is?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Gabe Shipper. No idea.
Yeah.
No idea. And he's an Oiler fan.
Well, I don't blame him. He's living the life in LA. So.
Yeah, he is. He is. Zach, a real pleasure having you in the Sin Bin, and congratulations on being named captain. And let's hope for a long playoff run.
For sure.
Thanks.
Thank you for having me.
You bet.